Okay, guys, if you're watching this, you are about to watch the first ever episode of the Creative Hotline podcast. It was a goal of mine to create a podcast this year because I really believe in creative community, and I wanted to find a way to give local creatives their flowers and just let them tell their stories, but also inspire some new people into the creative fields. Our first episode is Aristeo. So excited for you guys to hear his story and get to know him better and just hear what he is working on. But yeah, stay tuned and thank you for your support. All right, tell me how close we need to be. We're testing. It sounds good. Both of us?
Hello. Testing.
Yeah. Testing. Okay, a quick little intro. So, hi guys, and welcome to the first official episode of the Creative Hotline podcast. Woo! And our first official guest on the podcast is none other than Aristeo. Another woo!
Hi guys.
So, Ari, you have been low-key popping on socials right now. So, I want you to give me 1 minute intro would be,
Okay.
Tell me who you would or how you would describe yourself.
Okay. So my name is Aristeo Ramirez. I am a Mexicano. I am born and raised in the 818 San Fernando Valley. Recently moved to Anaheim. I am also a DJ, event producer, and soon to be full-time content creator. So we'll see where that takes me. But yeah, just living life and just going day by day.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you made some points that we're going to touch upon later on in the podcast, but congratulations.
Thank you.
Full-time
Thank
content
you.
creator. Big flowers for you. And so we're going to get to know you a little bit better. So first off, DJing.
Yeah.
How did music become part of your life? When did it start?
It started since I was a kid because, especially like in the Hispanic household, like we grew up with like our parents blasting music. So literally every Sunday morning, my parents would blast music, especially like when my dad would barbecue a lot. He would be blasting mana, Spanish rock, cumbias,
They were
banda.
like cleaning songs.
Yeah.
How you knew when they were on, it's time to clean the house.
Yeah. So ever since I was a little kid, I've always been like a music lover. And I always told myself, I was like, I need to do something with music. Obviously, I can't sing. I don't have the great voice, but let me put it to you. So I started getting into DJing, and ever since then, I haven't stopped.
That's cute.
Yeah.
So has that always been like your genre of music, like reggaeton, dembow? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. It always has been. I usually, when I started DJing, I started playing more like Afro beats, Afro beats, dance hall. But I think I started gearing more to reggaeton, like Latino music, maybe like 2 years ago, I think, because that's my expertise, you can say. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think music has also been part of like my household. I grew up in like a really creative family, but my grandpa, he's like a musician, and every other day has like a karaoke machine and stuff. So I feel like it's just rooted in our culture. Like it's definitely a big part of who we are, you know? Okay, give me the timeline for your DJing. So how did that start? Where did it begin? How was your first show? Tell me all about that.
So I started DJing about 4 years ago. I went to one of my friends' like first ever like DJ event, and ever since then I fell in love with the art of music and DJing itself. But I haven't stopped since. And I remember I started doing like baby showers and like quinceañeras,
Like family parties and stuff like that.
Parties. And then I've always wanted to like do more than do that. So I was like, you know what, like I need to make the next move and do bars and like maybe even clubs, hopefully. So I did a bar within a year and a half in, and then I started loving the energy from the crowd rather than like typical parties, you know. So ever since then, I've just done bars, and then now I'm doing clubs, and hopefully soon I can do a festival. So we'll see.
How exciting!
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I met you too. I feel like I think the first time we met was at First Fridays for our event, right?
Yeah,
for Taste of
correct.
Love.
Oh my God, I was so nervous. I think that was my first ever with like that amount of people in the crowd. So it was kind of like nerve wracking. I kind of took like a little 4 shots or so before.
You were like,
So I
let
was
me calm the nerves.
Yeah, to calm my nerves. So, but yeah, it was very fun. I love First Fridays. It's such a good event.
Yeah, it is.
And yeah, and especially doing it with Taste Salud. Being with you guys at the Coachella pre-party show.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was. I think it was the month before. Yeah, so being there, I was like, oh my god, it's crazy how like the world is. You know, like I was with you guys as like in the crowd, and I'm like DJing
And now
for
I'm
you.
behind you in
Yeah,
the
exactly. So I was like, it's a small world, and the world is cool. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like the creative community locally is
Yeah.
super small. You know,
Yeah.
everybody knows each other, which is kind of fun too, because
Yeah.
like opportunities arise
Yeah.
everywhere. What about your like rituals? Do you get nervous though when it's like your time to DJ, when you're behind stage, when you're like getting ready to put on these events? Is there anything that you do ahead of time to like calm the nerves?
Yeah, I mean, usually I always do a quick prayer. I think that's like the number one thing I like doing is a quick prayer. Like I said before, like 2 or 3 shots to kill the nerves. But I think at first it was kind of hard because like when I would DJ in front of crowds, I would always like look down a lot. But now I'm learning to like actually like read the room and like look at the crowd. That definitely has helped me a lot as well throughout time. But yeah, just doing a quick prayer and just believing in myself and knowing that everything's gonna be good. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
And I feel like now you have a really good community of people who are reoccurring to these
Yeah,
events, you know? Like
exactly.
you get to see them a lot in the
Yeah.
crowd, and that's your support
Yeah.
system. And it's fun to see them, you know?
Yeah.
You
it
vibe
is.
off of their energy for sure.
Exactly.
Okay. So this is the Creative Hotline
Mm-hmm.
podcast for creatives to get inspired, possibly be the new you in the
Yeah.
future, you know, generations. Have you always identified as a creative, or is that
Mm-hmm.
something that kind of develops later on down the line?
I think that developed throughout time, especially being with my partner, which is Jesus Mendoza. He's Nueva Vida. He's a creator and a designer. He's pretty known like in the Latino community too as well. But I think being with him, he's really like motivated me a lot to like keep on pursuing this, and just seeing him in his true form, him teaching me his ways. Sorry. Was very like interesting to see, and it's very motivated, especially being like him being a content creator. So yeah.
I love that. I love you two together, by the
Yeah,
way.
I
Like
know.
fitted up and everything's so freaking cute. Let's get into a little bit of Ambiente y Café.
Wow, yes.
Exciting. So this is your new baby.
Yes.
So I'm a big person that believes in creative spaces and third spaces.
Yeah.
And I think what you're creating is definitely a third space for a lot of people around here.
Yeah.
Like this is something that they're looking forward to every Sunday.
Yeah.
Or they're going from one city to another city
Yeah.
now that you guys are
Yeah.
growing.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about how this came to be. Where did it start? How did you know that you were going to change from just DJing to community building?
I think within maybe mid DJing, like from now on, from where I'm at right now, I've always wanted to throw events. I've thrown events before as well. It was just like small little parties, like brunches. But I've always pictured myself that I wanted to throw like a big event and make it like hopefully grow it out as well. So it started off in September of last year. Ambiente y Café. We started at a small little bar. Maybe like capacity wise was like 500, 600.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, I know a lot of people say that, but I'm like, I want more people.
Well, that's huge. But yes,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
understand
yeah.
what you mean.
So yeah, ever since I started September, and it just grew each month, and now we're like hitting like venues that hit 2,000.
That's insane.
Yeah.
And it happened so fast.
Yeah, honestly, it still hasn't hit me yet, like the amount of people that come to my event. But literally every time I end the event, I'm just like what the fuck's like
What is life?
Like, what is live? Like what is going on? Like, but yeah, I feel like to this day it hasn't hit me. I don't know why.
Really?
There's so many people there at the event.
Okay, well, my next question to that is why do you think this is resonating with people so much? Like, why do you think it's so important and people enjoy coming back?
Yeah. I think that nightlife is dead thing, and especially like a Sunday being like a reset day for a lot of people. It's kind of like that because our events from 11 to 4 p.m. So people can still go home and like rest up for like the week coming, and also a community as well, especially us incorporating a lot of like Latino owned vendors, and also like the atmosphere with like being Latinos and everything like that. I think that's one of the reasons why people come a lot.
Yeah, because it definitely gives like family party, like people are
carne
excited to
asada
carne
vibes.
asada.
Yeah.
Like it's casual enough where you get to like dress up in like cute little clothes, but you're not like overdressed.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
fun, it's casual, something for you guys
Yeah,
to do.
and a lot of people they're saying that it's like the new Gen Z of like the Swami vibes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the marketplace. Yeah, I
yeah.
love that.
So yes, I feel like I get so happy every time I throw these events, and I'm excited for the future for Ambiente Café and Mas Vida Market.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So give me a little bit about like the creative direction
Mhm.
behind Ambiente Café. I know like the last ones. I think you still have it.
Yeah.
You're doing La Casita.
Yes.
How do you come up with like these ideas that you're
Yeah.
like pitching? Bring me from the first steps to the last.
Yeah.
Like, how do you put this together?
I think it comes randomly. Like, I've also privileged enough to have a team as well behind it. So I think we all do like these meetings and like try to like see what we can do rather than just do Ambiente Cafe. You know, just switch it up a bit. Like Casita came along. I think it's the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
The Super Bowl was going on, and we were like, we should do something with Benito because he's really popping off, and he's a huge thing in the Latino community as well. So I think by seeing all that in the news, we were like, let's do something with Benito. So the Casita like popped up, and we're like, we gotta do this. We gotta recreate this. It wasn't the full house, but it was just like a backdrop.
Like a stage, yeah.
Yeah, but it was so cool. Like a lot of people loved it. But yeah, it's just honestly these ideas come like randomly.
Yeah.
Like in like little meetings that we have, they come randomly. And then on April we're doing something with Coachella. So
Oh, like festival day.
Yeah, yeah.
Cute. Okay, because
Yeah.
you guys have like, I think there was a video where I saw where you guys had goats. Like, just
Yeah, that was our
randomly
first
placed.
one we had. But honestly, we got people were up and down about it because they were saying that I guess the volume for the goats.
Their ears.
Yeah,
maybe.
so we're like, oh, but yeah, but honestly, that was our first time, and I think the last time we got goats.
The goats, okay.
Yeah, so
But what a cool way of being able to like match something that's cultural, something
Yeah.
that we like already know and love, and then like something new. You know,
Yeah.
like you're bringing cafe. I think
Yeah.
there's also like drinks.
yeah,
Just the vibes are always super
yeah.
good.
Especially during like the first few months, they're like under cleanse, you can say. So I think a lot of people love that it's also incorporating coffee because they're like non-drinkers sometimes. So they have that option as well to drink. So,
Yeah. So you can still come party
Yeah.
and then you don't have to drink.
Yeah,
I love that.
and they don't feel like that they're being judged too as well.
Okay. Going into Mas Vida. So I think
Yeah.
this is like a new endeavor for you. This is like
Yeah.
separate from Ambiente Café,
Yeah.
but you guys are like blending and merging
Yeah.
ways. So for the people who don't know what Mas Vida is, can we explain a little bit of what it is,
Yeah.
how it came to be?
So Mas Vida Market is owned by Jesus Mendoza, my partner. So he started that market with it was 4 or 5 vendors first, and it started growing out to we have now more than like 30 vendors now, which is insane. But it's basically like it's an addition to Ambiente Cafe. It's when we like combine both of them, and it's like a huge party vibe. But it's just a market with 30 plus POC vendors. They have anything but clothes. They have agua frescas. They have accessories. They have a bunch of stuff incorporated. So it's like a little swap meet, you can say. But yeah, it's we've been doing that for I believe like four or 5 months already, which is like 5 events so far, and everyone's been loving it. Yeah.
Yeah, very new, but I feel like it's
Yeah.
perfect mesh of whatever Ambiente Cafe already is, and
Yeah.
it's like addition to that. You know, you're building on it.
Yeah.
So is this something that is going to be happening at every Ambiente Cafe moving forward?
Yeah.
You think so?
No, yeah, it is. Everyone loves it. All the guests love the incorporating the vendors and like the party. So yeah, it's something that we're gonna continue doing, and hopefully we grow it out to more people.
I love that.
Yeah.
So how do you go about choosing the vendors? Like, what are important like qualifications, or how do their values have to like resonate with yours?
Yeah. Well, that's Jesus takes care of that, but he tries to switch up the vendors a lot. They do have to be POC, people of color, and they have to sell anything but clothes, food, accessories, and sometimes we even have like elotes too.
Like esquites.
Yeah,
and, like,
esquites.
churritos,
Yeah. So I think those are the qualifications. We're not very picky with who we pick. So everyone's welcome to apply.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you talked a lot about your team and who you have behind you, and I feel like now
Yeah.
you've kind of like set who
Yeah.
your people are. Tell us about your team. How do you pick them?
Yeah.
What roles do you do? And now that you have a
Yeah.
team, like what can you potentially do in the future?
Yeah. So we have 4 interns right now. They're mainly right now helping us with like brand partnerships, activations, marketing, social media. And they've been a really good asset. And I'm super proud of them all. They've been killing it so far, and I know they're gonna keep killing it with us as well. But yeah, they've been doing good. Their name is Elisa, Pedro. So shout out to you guys.
Shout out to you guys.
Pedro, Elisa, Elijah, and Valeria. They've been nothing but a good asset to us.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
popping on your guys' content too. I was like,
Yeah.
this is so good.
Yeah, no, they're so talented, and I appreciate all of them. So I'm very thankful for them.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
are these people you already knew them and they were like just interested in
Yeah.
helping you out, or how? Did
I
you-
had posted on Instagram like 3 months ago. I posted that I was looking for interns because it was getting like so overwhelming. So I was like, I need to grow a team
You
because it's
did.
like it's so much work for me. And then that's when I added Jesus too, because Jesus always wanted it to build like a market. So I was like, you know what, this is the perfect time for us.
Yeah,
to,
the opportunity is there.
yeah. So I was like, this is the perfect time to like combine both of our work, and him helping me has honestly helped a lot as well. Like he's poured his all to the market, and I'm very appreciative of him. And then I made a post about the intern position, and then I got over like 60 submissions.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So people wanted to be involved.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, there's a lot of people. Like I'm like getting overwhelmed, but I kind of narrowed it down to 4 for now. But I think we're planning on getting more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's time. It's
it's
because you guys are
growing.
going so
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah, we're planning on getting maybe like I think like 3 more.
Okay.
Yeah.
So on that note, how fast this has grown, you
Yeah.
have had to go from somebody who would just like attend these events and
Yeah.
perform to somebody that's like directing, producing, and
Mhm.
like managing it
Yeah.
all in such a short amount of
Yeah.
time. How has that gone for you?
It's been going good. We've we've grown so big in the amount of time that we've been doing these events, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But we're just gonna keep growing, and we're hitting more cities. Hopefully, no, I'm not gonna say hopefully. We are hitting more cities. I'm
So
gonna say
you've already went from just like LA to
Yeah.
now you're in OC,
OC,
and then
San Diego.
Okay.
And then yeah, so we did OC last week. It was so fun. We got over we did a smaller amount of people this time because of the venue. But we got around maybe like 1,300 people.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Ari,
Yeah.
that's huge.
Yeah, I know. I don't know, like something about I'm like, oh, I can do more than 1,300.
You can, but
yeah.
like if you stop and think about the amount of people, like you can fill up this room like maybe 3 times.
No.
the amount of people.
No, yeah. But San Diego is gonna be right now our LA one is our
Big one,
our
like
big
home
one.
one.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
our home one. But San Diego is the next one that we want to make it a home too. So
San Diego.
yeah.
Okay, I
yeah.
love San Diego.
I know it's so beautiful out there. But yeah, that's our next one, and then we're hopefully planning on doing Sacramento and
Okay,
San
so
Fran.
we're making this like why?
Yeah, like I'm just going.
Ready?
I'm just going. I'm just all gas. So no breaks.
I love that.
Yeah.
No breaks.
Yeah.
So how are you choosing these places? Like, are you finding just venues? Are you partnering with other like local coffee shops? I know
Yeah.
because you started off doing
Yeah.
small coffee shops.
Yeah.
So how are you choosing places?
Yeah. So when I go and like venture to these venues, now we used to do like smaller venues, but like now in my mentality, I'm just gonna get this venue that holds like around 1,000 to 2,000 people. I'm just gonna go with it. Like I know, like in the back of my head, I'm just like I know I can fill this up.
You can.
Yeah.
And they sell out like pretty quickly too.
Yeah, and I think also with social media marketing and all that, I mean I can do it. So I usually go to venues that like hold that amount of people, and then I just bring on local coffee vendors as well to sell coffee there. Because I used to partner up with small coffee shops that already had coffee there. But I was like, no, let me just do more bigger events, and it's a win-win because I also I'll also bring in coffee vendors, and it can help them out as well.
So coffee vendors come in through like Más Vida.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, correct.
And you can have like multiple at the same time. How
Yeah,
cool.
we have, for our LA one, we have 4 different coffee vendors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
How fun. So the first one that I think I've ever attended
Mhm.
was like a sala, right? Like the small one.
Yes.
And you had to have like
Yeah.
rotation of hours, like a first group and then the second group.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was insane because
Yeah.
even then you were able to fill it up. So for you
Yeah.
to grow this fans made so much sense.
Yeah, I know. Hopefully we'll be back at Sala soon. I know a lot of people have been like telling us to come back
To
Sala.
Sala, yeah.
Yeah, it's like that's where we started. So we're like, we need to go back. I mean, we did go back last year, at the ending of last year, to make it like a very like a reunion type of thing, and everyone loved it. So definitely we want to come back to Sala soon to have like that little like more of a like an intimate experience, you know?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
really fun.
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pop one of these open.
Yeah, open me open it too. Wait, is this water?
No, it's coffee.
Oh, really?
It's a Spanish latte.
Oh, wow.
So shout out to Fika Fika.
Yes.
Really quick break, everyone. This episode was brought to you by Fika Fika Coffee and Work PS. If you guys happen to find yourself in the Santa Fe Springs area, make sure to stop by Work PS to get all of your creative needs. I'm talking about photo shoots, I'm talking about co-working spots, or if you just want to hang out and have some really good coffee, stop by Work PS in Santa Fe Springs. Okay. Going into, I think we wanted to talk about you and Jesus.
Yeah.
If that's okay.
Yes.
But tell me about how you and Jesus met. How did this power couple come to be?
Yes.
You guys are always so styled up in every event. Tell me
I'm
about
wearing
it.
his shirt.
Okay.
Shout out to my man. No, just kidding.
Dime.
Yeah, so we've been like talking on Instagram in the past, but we never really like made it like official to like really like meet up in person. And then the time that we were gonna meet up, I ended up flaking on him, which was sorry about that, babe. But
Why? You were
yeah,
like nervous?
I think I was like going through
busy?
like I think I was going through a weird phase in my life where I was like partying and stuff. So I think like dating was like the least of my worries. You can say. I think that's one of the main reasons why I flaked.
Like, little did you know you flaked on the love of your life? Or
Yeah. And I think also I'm a very believer in like everything happens for a reason. Maybe we weren't meant to be like during that time. Who knows? Maybe we would have not last if we were to meet at that time where I was in life. But yeah, we met up on August 10th. We met up at a festival called Selection. And I was like kind of scared that he was gonna flake on me.
He was like payback.
Yeah, like payback. And no, he even told me too.
He was like, I considered it.
Yeah, he was because we were on our way there. We drove separately, and he calls me. He's like, "Oh, I left my ID at home." He's like, and he was already like 30 minutes in driving. He's like, "I left my ID at home," and then I was like, "Well, he's probably gonna fake."
Yeah, he's gonna go back home. He's
like
not
an
gonna tell me
excuse. I
more.
thought he was lying. But then he's like, I have to go home. And then but he's like, I'm like, are you for sure going though? And he's like, yeah, I'm going. And I was like, okay, maybe he's actually being for real. Maybe he did forget it. But he did. He went back, but he still made it. And then
he was just a little late.
he was a little late. I was just waiting for him like 3 hours or whatever.
Just 3 hours.
Just 3 hours. I was late. It was like so hot too. I remember being in my car. I was like, oh my God, he needs to hurry up.
Like, where is he?
Yeah. And I was like, you know what? Like I said, everything happens for a reason, and maybe we weren't meant to hang out that previous time. But yeah, we met up at that festival, and ever since then we never stopped talking.
And there's just like so much alignment now. So it's true. Like maybe at that time there wasn't who you guys were supposed to be, but now that you guys are who you are now, like it makes so much sense, you know?
Yeah.
You guys are working together, building this little baby.
Yeah. And we get that comment a lot, like the power couple.
Yeah.
And honestly, it brings me joy, because I'm just like, I would have never thought that I would be working with my partner and stuff like this. So when people say like, you're a power couple, I think one of like a guest from Ambiente y Café is like, oh my God, it's Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Beyonce.
I'm like, okay, mood. But yeah, I just like hearing that, it just makes me happy, and like I'm like, I love my man a lot. So
And then also means like other people could see it, you know?
Yeah.
Like they see that you guys work well together, you see that you guys are doing good together. Like, congratulations.
Yeah,
you
thank you.
A great person.
Yes. Yeah, but we recently moved to Anaheim. It's been 2 weeks already. We've been living there. We've had a little fights here and there, which is normal though, because we're trying to figure out like.
Is it just like bickering, like
Yeah,
little things here and
it's
there?
just like, oh, he's like limpia esto, or like mop and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, like you mop. So it's like a bunch of back and forth, but we end up like fixing them. Like we just need to come to like an agreement, like who's gonna do what on certain days. But I think just by doing that, we'll be good.
Yeah, or making it fun, you know, like you were saying, if music was part of like your upbringing, like just put some music on and like, okay, vamos a limpiar ahorita, you know?
Yeah,
like,
no, yeah. Every
make it a
time
routine.
I clean, I need music.
Yeah.
I can't clean when it's like quiet. It just like I need
It's
music.
not fun. Like if you don't make it fun, it won't be fun.
Exactly. And I think me being a music lover too, I was like, I need music for everything. Like even if it's me driving, going to work, like gym, whatever, everything. I need music.
Like there's never silence in here.
Literally. But yeah.
So you just left your job.
Yes.
How was that? How long were you there? And now you're
Yeah.
pursuing content
Yeah.
creation. Exciting.
I used to work at a law firm. I was a negotiator.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I know a lot of people didn't know that.
Expect that either.
I think because I never posted on social media. But yeah, I was there for that company for 2 years. It literally like last week was my 2-year anniversary.
Oh, so you were 2 years and you were down.
Yeah, I was like, gotta go. But yeah, I've been there for 2 years. I was there for 2 years. I was a negotiator at a law firm. I think that was holding me back to putting like my all into Ambiente y Café. So I've always like it's always been in the topic of my head, like just leave, but I never got like the push to do it. And I think it's just on Friday when they denied my work from home. When they denied my work from home, I was like, yeah, this is my sign. Yeah. Like I'm not gonna be working here anymore. So I just quit. Can't be living like this for the rest of my life. So I was like, yeah, I need to like just pull the plug and leave.
Log in.
Yeah.
Content creation's nice. Yeah. So what kind of content are we going to be creating?
Mainly like day of my life, like OOTD, like fashion. I really want to do fashion videos and like just people seeing my life type of stuff. Because people have DM me like, oh, we want to see more of you, like the actual you,
like a personal,
yeah,
like
personal you. Yeah. And so I think I want to focus on that, like do like day of my life, OOTDs, like come with me videos, like or even BTS too. So
yeah, of Ambiente y Café.
Yeah, or that too, because a lot of people have asked that about BTS for Ambiente y Café, because they want to see like things, they want to see like the top moments, like downfalls.
Yeah, like the transparency. I feel like people love like a founder story, you know? Like if they can support or get behind like a good founder because of like what you're going through, what you're struggling with, like they're going to support you through a lot more, you know? Yeah,
so I think those are the things that I want to do with content creating.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, what about your personal style? You think your personal style is like heavily influenced by Jesus now, or is this something that's like been...
Yes, literally it is. And he always tells me too, he's like, oh, ever since you started talking to me, like you started dressing like me. I'm like, girl, no, I did it. Relax.
He's like, I ain't taking credit for it.
Yeah, I was like, no. I mean, maybe he has like credit, I guess.
A little bit of influence.
Yeah, a little influence. But I think I've always been into fashion. I think before dating him, I've always been into fashion. I've had different eras, you know. I think everyone has different eras in their life. But I used to dress like very like, how can I say, like not like straight guys. Not straight, because I don't even think. Not straight. Yeah, like I wouldn't dress like how I'm dressing right now. But I think Jesus, I can give him his credit. So he's had an influence on me recently. Heavy influence. Ever since I started talking to him.
Yeah, and then I feel like he probably gives you like some of his pieces like all the time, you know.
No, yeah, and especially now that we're living together, I'm like, oh yeah, like I need to wear this. I'll be getting all his stuff too.
That should be some of your content too. Be like who styled it better, or like me and my boo. Yeah, those are cute. I love watching those videos.
Yeah, and now that he has also his like, because he brought his sewing machine too. So we have like a dedicated like we can say like a workroom,
like a little creative space for both of you guys.
Yeah, so he has all his sewing machines, and that's where I'm gonna have my DJ set up. So now that he has a sewing machine there, I'm like, oh, you can make some alterations for me.
Yeah, fix this up a little bit.
Yeah, I was like, perfect. So yeah, but I've had influence because of him for my fashion.
I love that. Yeah, you guys look so good together. Yeah. Any advice you have for future creatives?
I mean, the main, I think everyone says it, but just never give up. Keep pursuing your dreams. You're gonna have like uphills and like downhills, but never give up. Keep working, keep hustling, and don't let like outside voices like get to you. You can say, because I've had that a lot, like where people tell me like, oh, you're not good enough or this and that, but just don't let that get to you, and just keep doing you, and just keep posting. Keep just being creative.
Love that. Yeah. Okay, I think off camera we were talking a little bit about like manifestation and how things just happen. Sometimes you do gotta be a little bit delusional.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell us about that.
Yeah. I think just being Delulu and eventually be Trululu, I guess you can say it. Yeah, I think eventually like stuff will happen, especially like if you're manifesting. I manifest a lot. Yeah. Especially when I'm driving and I see angel numbers. I'm always like,
It's a
okay,
sign.
it's a sign. I'm like, today's gonna be a good day, guys. Today's gonna be a good day, and it ends up being a good day. I think also it has to do with like your mentality. Like when you say it's gonna be a good day, like like when you're saying it out loud, it will be a good day.
Yeah, like you're attracting the energy that you're like putting out there, you know?
Been seeing a lot of angel numbers, so hopefully that's a good thing.
Wait, what's your angel number? Like, what's the one that you see the most?
I think 777.
7.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. I've seen that a lot, especially like in. I only see them mainly like in like license plates. So that's good, right?
Because you're like driving, right?
Yeah. Or maybe because I'm driving a lot too, so I'm like seeing constant angel numbers.
You're like 2 hours.
I'm like, oh, like where's another angel number? I'm like looking everywhere.
I need a sign.
Literally.
Funny.
But yeah, I think just manifestation is a key. Just keep manifesting. It'll eventually come true. It might take its time, but it will come true.
Yeah, it's like the alignment there. It's like all that matters, you know.
Yeah.
What's gonna come when it's supposed to come.
Yeah, and as long as you also pour good to the world, as long as you keep pouring good to the world, you'll get it in return. Yeah.
Okay, so going on that, what are we manifesting? What's next for you?
Manifesting next is we want to do more cities with Ambiente Café. We want to do out of state too. I think Arizona is the next one that you want to do, because we have one of our good friends, Yaneli.
Love Yaneli.
Yeah, I love you, Yaneli. She's mentioned to us that she wants us to bring it over there, and she has like the connects and everything. So we're like, you know what, let's do it. So I think that's gonna be our first out of state one, Arizona. But yeah, just out of state, and hopefully I can play at a festival one day. I really want to play at Coachella, so I'm gonna keep
Coachella 2027.
Yeah, so I really want to play there or Hard Summer.
Yeah, Hard Summer I feel like is a good one too. Like area wise, I think it's the right audience.
Yeah, so those are the festivals that I want to do. And I think just keep growing my event, and hopefully even do more events separate than Ambiente Café. I want to do like a night thing. Thought about doing like Ambiente Café like after hours.
After hours.
Yeah, because I think that would be a cool concept to do like instead of like obviously drinking, but like drinking coffee. You know, like in the afternoon.
And I feel like it's also part of our culture. Like I don't know why like we be drinking café de olla and like the middle
No,
of the night and stuff. Like
literally.
excuse me right now.
Yeah, no, yeah. So I think doing like an after hours for Ambiente Café will be sick. Hopefully this year. So
That'd be sick.
yeah.
I think we hit
Perfect.
everything. Okay. So thank you, Aristeo, for being our first official
Thank you
podcast
for
guest
having
for
me.
the Creative Hotline podcast.
Thank you.
And to many,
Thank you.
many more.
Yes.
How do you feel?
I feel happy. Honestly, thought it was gonna be nerve wracking, but I feel chill.
Oh yeah, it was a
Yeah,
chill.
it's like I'm like just platicando like randomly. So
Chit-chatting.
yeah, so yeah. Thank you.
Gracias.
Thank you guys.
Okay, I think
Yeah.
now
Yeah.